Heidi ho, folks. Come on, love. Come on up with mommy. I'll give you a little candy first before I do my video. You want a little bit of candy? Come on. Come on. Come on, I'll give you some candy. My goddess. Oh my God. Come on! Get up here! There you go. Well, folks, I'm going to tell you this story. I goes to the doctor last week and she says to me, have you ever had a scope? A scope? No, I don't believe I have. And she said, well, there seems to be a little problem here, so the first thing I want you to do is take this down to the hospital, and you're going to give some stool samples. And I'm thinking, stool samples? Oh well, she's the doctor, so down I go. This woman comes out with one brown bag first. And she says, now here's these little bottles. There's 7 bottles. Don't put 2 colors together. And what you have to do is you have to give a walnut size of your stool. Let's just call it poop, okay? Poop. Once a day in the green bottle and one in the yellow bottle that already has a liquid in it, and then you shake it up. And I'm thinking to myself, this is unnatural, very unnatural. And she says, do you have a hat? And I said, well, yes, but I just didn't bother wearing it today. It's kind of hot. She said, well, no, you'll need a hat to put on your toilet seat for your stool sample to go into. I'm thinking, I need to put my hat on the toilet seat for the poop to go into. And I looked at her and I said, you know what? I just bought that hat and I'm not putting that on my toilet seat to shit in. Oh, no, not that kind of hat. Just a minute. And she comes back with these 4 white hats that look like a habit that a nun would have wore back in, say, the, 50s. And she said, here's all the instructions. So I'm driving home now with 2 brown paper bags, and I'm mulling this all over and how this is going to take place. And I'm thinking, this is just not right. This is wrong. So I come home and I'm reading the instructions. With the instructions, there's a little envelope with these 3 little pull tabs, and underneath the pull tabs is A and B. Now with the little stick provided, you're to stick the stick in the poop and put a little smear on A and a little smear on B and close up the tab till the next day. And you have the option of throwing the stick away. Well, hell no, I thought I'd keep them sticks, put them down here and hold them on till Jesus come, right? Not. So that's the first part of it. Then out comes the hat. You got to poop in the hat. And again, this to me is all sounding very unnatural. It's wrong on many levels. And then you take the hat out of the flush. My case, I set it on the dryer. And I open the first little bottle. And there's this little tiny spoon hooked to the top cover. There I am. Now, 1 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, hardly can see anything, but trust me, I can smell. Going in with this little stick in my own shit in someone's hat. And I'm thinking the whole time I'm doing this, come on, I'm thinking the whole time I'm doing this is wrong. This is so wrong. And I'm embarrassed to be me at that moment. So the 2, 4, 6, the 7th bottle, there you go, darling. The 7th bottle doesn't have any liquid in it. So she says, if you don't want to come right in on Monday to bring your shitty samples, you take that bottle that has no liquid in it, and after you put your stool sample in it, put it in the fridge. I don't think so. I don't think that I'm going to put shit in a bottle, a plastic bag, an ice cube tray, or anything in my fridge. It's bad enough I got to put it in a hat. So, Monday, I go back down to the hospital. I got all my samples and everything. She takes my blood work, and I was never so glad in my life to pass over those 2, 4, 6, 7 bottles and 1 card with 3 pull tabs to her. And then I got thinking when I left the hospital, I wonder who opens those bottles. And when they open them, do they stir it around? For the love of God, I hope not. And I'm thinking, do they wear masks? Because if they don't wear a mask, they're dead. Simple, simple. So that was that part. So now, if I don't have an infection, I'll go for a scope. Which, well, I'll just cross that bridge when I come to it, right? So this morning I had to go for a mammogram. Well, people. She said this is all digital now. I haven't had a mammogram since I was in my 40s. This is all digital. This ain't gonna hurt. I'm thinking, oh yeah. So she gets me up to this machine, and she's holding on to my breast like it's a loaf of bread, right? Like she's, not that they're as big as a loaf of bread, maybe a nice good-sized dinner roll, right? And she's kneading that all up, and she's placing it all up on this thing. Damn near killed me, girls. Damn near killed me. But I had to have that done, too. So I'll get the results of that, too. Anyway, I don't think there's a whole lot going on. But I think I am going to call, I'm going to halt it. If she says, now you've got to go for a scope, where I got to drink this stuff, which is not going to happen, and the doctor's going to go up inside your bum with a light and look around. I don't think so. Nobody goes up inside my bum with a light or anything else. Simple. It's off limit. Off limits. Anyway, that's my story. I just got home from Amherst. Today I got to go down to Rockport and clean some windows with Debster. And that's about it. So, Lily, say goodbye. Bye, everybody. Goodbye. Okay, Mom got to shut this off. You little precious little thing. You, my God, you're sweet, little. My God.